Curtis Razor Blaydes, representing Team Elevation there in Colorado. And here's a guy who, at least on paper, has more takedowns secured offensively than any fighter in UFC heavyweight history.
You know, they talk about specialists, and at times you find a guy that's so good at one skill that you know it's coming and you can't stop it. Curtis Blaydes is one of those guys. He's a national wrestling champion. He's very big, he's very skilled, and he has great cardio. The great cardio allows him to press this wrestling style on guys, and they can't keep up with him. He is solely one of the top 5 heavyweights in the world.
And he's certainly got a good work rate for this heavyweight division. Works as hard in training as anybody. Still in search of that elusive first championship opportunity. Big spot for Curtis Razor Blaydes here tonight. All right, so here he is, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, Tom Aspinall. He has put UK on the map. And certainly Michael Bisping and Leon Edwards deserve a lot of credit, but now the UK has a heavyweight champion, and he hasn't even arrived at his fighting prime. We heard a lot about the grappling of Tom Aspinall and just how good he was in that realm. His striking is outstanding. He's got the power to go with the speed. He moves as well with the footwork as any heavyweight on the roster. And that's really the big challenge for the opposition here tonight. Power to be sure on the other side, but how are they going to keep up with Tom Aspinall with the lateral movement, the jab, and everything else that he presents and poses on the feet? All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission. Stuffs the takedown. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Busy as he looks to improve position here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Blaydes making these ground strikes count. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the bottom.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Blaydes is in half guard.
Now Blaydes is much safer position there, being in side control.
I need you to scramble! Scramble!
Blaydes is able to transition back to side control now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Final seconds here in round one. Our bottom fighter here maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a deep breath. Relax. It's okay. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations hard and fast and get those.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. That's a good strike there by Curtis Blaydes. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Nice. Nicely done. Aspinall gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, D. Aspinall's trying for a submission here. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side and get his chest.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, nice job to split his guard to get the ground strike home again. Blaydes ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Drops down inside the now. Aspinall's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Yup, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about it. Might get the TKO here. All right, half-guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, round three coming up next.
Hey, stop.
Take a seat. Listen. I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. I need you to get behind that jab instead.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
What a nasty kick that was thrown with ill intent.
Right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Aspinall's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Aspinall.
Watch arm bar here.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Keep that top position and work your elbows.
Just work. I'm standing up. You need to work.
Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right. You
need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Ooh, that submission looks tight.
Arm triangle getting very close.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Big hook. Under 30 seconds. Oh, man, as effective a straight punch as we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Seconds winding down in round 3. Aspinall's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward.
Go out at the beginning of this round and be
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Nice left hand bind.
Oh, nice jab. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Just missed with the leg kick. Strike landed pretty cleanly there.
sit in this position, the referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do as we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Lands with the ground and pound. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
About the speed on that reversal there. I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Blaydes. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Blaydes is back in half guard.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Stop. Aspinall's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Pretty good straight punch there by Blaydes. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Body kick is there. DC, I'm not sure how he's staying up there.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Boy, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Getting him out here. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Aspinall's trying to lock up on a submission now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly down armbar. Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off of his right. Back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Aspinall. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Curtis Blaydes. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Blaydes. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a split draw.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, and it is scored a majority draw. Both fighters had their moments. It was an exciting fight, and no red stripe on the Wikipedia page for either fighter. That's pretty good news.
Yeah, you know, neither guy gets a loss, and both guys had good spots in the fight. No one was able to do anything sustained that allowed for them to separate and distance themselves. Tremendous fight, very evenly matched, and we knew that coming in.